Hello everyone, I am Kiran. Today I am going to explain ocean thermal energy conversion. So, ocean thermal energy conversion. So, beneath the ocean surface lies on the untapped renewable energy source of extraordinary scales. So, ocean thermal energy conversion harnesses the natural temperature between the warm surface water and the cold beneath water to generate the clean energy continuous electricity. It is a environmental friendly pattern, and this innovative technology transforms the world tropical and the subtropical oceans into vast power plants, offering a renewable energy solutions that operates 24 bar 7. We can generate the electricity 24 bar 7. It can be predictable, as we can see. So the ocean as the earth largest solar collector. So unless we can generate the electricity by in ocean by the waves and the in solar like radiations of the sun, and in ocean we can generate the electricity in another way in like OTEC. The world's ocean observe and store more energy, solar energy than any other natural system on earth. So each day tropical seas capture and vast amount of heat from the sun, so warming the surface water to temperature about 25 to 30 degrees Celsius. So based on this ocean observes the sun energy, and it warms the surface water. Then meanwhile at the depth of the ocean it is cold about around 4 to 5 degrees Celsius, around 39 to 41 degree Fahrenheit. So year around. This dramatic temperature represents a partial energy differential that OTEC technology can exploit to generate electricity. Unlike solar panels or wind turbines that depends on the variable conditions, this temperature difference is remarkable, stable and predictable. So providing a foundation for baseload renewable power generation that can complement transmitting renewable sources. So we can see in the ocean surface around 20, it should be greater than 20 degrees Celsius, around it is 20 degrees Celsius. And solar absorption or around 93% will be sunrise will be observed, and the electricity will be generated 24 bar 7. Then what is OTEC technology? So OTEC technology is a massive heat engine that exploits the Carnot cycle principle, also converting the thermal energy into mechanical work. So this process brings by pumping the formed surface water through a heat exchanger, where it heats working fluid with a aluminum, so with a low boiling point, typically ammonia or similarly refrigerant. So warm water will intake, and then around surface steam water on 20 degree to 25 degree to 30 degree is pumped into the system, into a large diameter system. And the evaporation, so because of the warm surfaces, it evaporates the working fluid in the evaporator at low temperature. So the evaporates turns the turbine to generate electricity, and then it will flow to the condensation. So condensation using the deep water temperature, like it is around 4 to 5 3 degrees Celsius, around cold deep denses to vaporize back to liquid to into the conduction. This cycle repeats, therefore it will generate the electricity 24 bar 7. It is efficient way than other the electricity generation. Then there are three types of ocean OTEC system type. One is closed system. In this closed system, it is the most developed and widely developed configuration uses a closed loop of working fluid, ammonia, that continuously circulates through the system. So warm seawater vaporizes the fluid, which drives a turbine before being condensed by cold seawater. Because of this, we can generate high electricity and high electricity generation. So it proven technology with multiple demonstration, required chemical like ammonia, or other refrigerant. So best suited for the pure power generation. So other is open OTEC system. These runs based on the sea water itself. It doesn't require any fluid working fluid. So warm water is enough for this. The warm water will circulate to the vacuum chamber, then producing the low pressure stream. The turbines that drives the turbine. The stream is then condensed by the cold sea water. It produces the desalinated water as a byproduct, so no chemical is required, so lower energy than the low electricity power generation than the closed etc, valuable production. So then hybrid means combining the both open and closed system. We can minimize the electricity and the fresh water production. So in this way we can see there are three systems of types. And global OTEC, where we can see the OTEC installation. Now there are in a Caribbean Sea or Southeast Asia, Indian Ocean, and the Central America, where these are the specific lands we can see, oceans we can see the installation of OTEC. So these installation required mainly temperature. It should be greater than 20 degree, and the deep sea water for the condensation around cold water at 800 to 1000 meter depth should must be available. And it condensations constant temperature. It should the place should be not be more than not less than 25 to 30 degrees Celsius, so we can generate electricity more. Then environmental benefits. What are the benefits of the OTEC? So we can generate the electricity other than solar or ocean, except ocean waves. So we can generate 24 bar 7 without any financial production. So OTEC represents one of the cleanest form of electricity generation available, producing zero greenhouse gases emissions. So other than that, having no hazardous or a fuel stuff, OTEC taps into a renewable thermal resource that is continuously replenishing by solar radiation, making it truly sensible and the countries to come. So it is the environmental friendly, where we can see the in specific islands. And current OCT projects implemented. These implementation of OTEC projects starts when in 1970s to 1980 early demonstration. This natural energy laboratory of Hawaii authority establishes the world first successful OTEC generation, generating up to 50 kilowatt net power in 1979. After that, 1990s to 2000, 1990s to 2000, 2000s. So research advancement. So Japan's Saga University and Indian National Institute of Ocean Technology Development experimental OTC system and refined heat exchanger technologies. And upon in 2010s and 2020s, some improvements will be happen. And in future 2030s, where we can see so production growth, more OTEC projects are installing. So industry forecasting suggests 10 plus commercial OTC installation globally, with individual plants capabilities reaching up to 10 to 100 megawatt as the technology measures. Where we can see we can first generate only 50 kilowatt net power. Now in future we can generating up to 10 to 100 megawatts. So technology has been reached high. So economic challenge. What are the economic challenges where we can see in this OTC project? Massive investments are required, like installing the components require more technology, more investments, and the locations is more important than investment, because we require more than temperature should be more than to 20 degrees Celsius. So less it if it less the temper electricity generation is less, and some losses will be financially loss will be happen. And lower efficiency means it is not acceptable as a project higher investment project. And other renewable resources, some radiation, so 4 points of mining, so other. So limitation operating experience. So unless other solar or a wind electricity in renewable technologies, OTEC has a like decades of commercial operating data, making it financing difficult and insurance expensive. So investors remain cautious about the technology risks and long-term maintenance cost and potential unforeseen challenges that could impact the projects over 25 to 30 years lifespan. And future innovation, what are the innovations are upcoming? So advanced e-technology, we are using advanced e-technology so that the price will be more, and the electricity generated the turbines, if the turbine will run for faster, the electricity generation become more. And next, for the condensation, we use the next generation cold water pipes for the condensation. And floating OTC platforms, so ship based or a floating platform designs to eliminate the need for niche shores construction, allowing OTC plants to operate in optimal deep water locations. Okay, optimizing water flow, working fluids like refrigerants other than ammonia, and integrating the energy storage by combining OTs, batteries, hydrogen power, where hydrogen can produce massive amount of energy, and develop a polygon generation system and standardized realization. Based on standardized realization, we can improve the project more efficiently. And OTC role in renewable energy means we can no use of any non-renewable energy which we are using. So base loaded renewable power and energy security for islands and multi-purpose application, long-term sustainability, these are the crucial steps we have to include. So deploying the demonstration projects, build up to 5 to 10 megawatts commercial plants to prove economics reliability at scale. Okay, establish supportive policies like government policies. So forecast the international collaboration like technology and operating experience and the best practice across nations, and attract the partial capital. Done. Thank you.